everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be talking about my 2024 Perfume Project Pan. I just posted my update for 2023. So let me go ahead and start with the three fragrances that I didn't quite finish up from last year. First one is Safanad. So it was in my Project Pan. It's also in my January perfume tray. I already wore it last night, and so there's not much left. I'm pretty sure this will be finished before the end of January. And the next one, again, also talked about. This is room 1015. This is Cherry Punk. There's probably about half of it left. This is a really nice cherry and leather fragrance. Let me see if I can get this back into the little module thing. Okay, perfect. That I believe I also put on my tray for the month of January. And then this fragrance I completely left out of my 2023 update. So this is Giorgio Armani Si, the original. So I have the travel, and you can see that there is maybe about half, a little less than half left over. I've given it some good wears. I just didn't get through it. By the end of 2023, I still enjoy it. I still reach for it, but I definitely want to finish this travel up this year, so I'll probably put it on my tray for February. Okay, now on to the completely new fragrances for my 2024 Project Pan. This is Valentino, Born in Roma. This is Yellow Dream. This is the travel size. I actually bought this on Mercari, so it wasn't full when I got it. It was probably about halfway full. I got a really good deal on it. I wanted to try it, couldn't find a sample anywhere, and I didn't want to blind buy the fragrance. I almost did because I love citruses. I like lemon and fragrances. And so I thought I would love this one. I don't remember all the notes. I know there's definitely lemon. I think there's probably the same jasmine that's in the other two flankers. And musk, because it definitely smells musky. It doesn't smell bad, but I don't like it. I'm really surprised I don't, because I thought I would actually end up liking it more than Coral Fantasy, which I didn't think I would like that much, and it's one of my favorite perfumes. So again, it doesn't smell bad. I have to wear it. I've only spritzed it on a couple of times, so I don't really have a really good opinion formed on it, but I want to go ahead and finish it up and see how I like it. I'm pretty sure that's not going to be something I want to repurchase. I just don't think I enjoy it that much, but maybe I haven't given it, enough wears over enough days to really form a good, honest opinion on it. So I'm going to finish that travel up this year. The next one I have also on my January tray, and so this is Fragrance du Bois, and this is Minuet et Demi. And you can see this is about halfway used up. Oh, it smells really good. And this, I mentioned before that this is a fragrance that I've noticed, because I've had this travel for a while, that the juice has become a little bit stronger, a little more potent. I still wouldn't say that it's necessarily a beast mode fragrance, but I remember when I first got it, it was very faint, and all the reviews were saying how soft and close to the skin it was. And I had the same issue with it. I don't mind close to the skin scent, but it was hard to pick up. I don't think anybody but me really could smell it unless they put their nose on my skin. So I noticed that it's gotten a little stronger, so I'm excited to wear it and see if it actually would end up being full bottle worthy, because the performance that it was giving me when I first got it definitely was not for that price. Okay, and then the last travel that I have, also by Scentbox, and this is the Parfums de Marly, and this is Delina. It's kind of fuzzy. You can't see that. Sorry. So this actually is kind of new. So you can see it's almost completely full. I have Delina Exclusive and I have La Rosée, and I love them. I originally didn't like the original Delina when it first came out, or when I smelled it a year or two or so after it first came out. It was just too much. It was pretty, but it was just too much for me. It was giving me a headache. I just didn't particularly like it that much. But after owning the other two and wearing them, and then I got a sample of Delina, and I was like, okay, I do like that a little bit. So I got the travel so I can wear it. I'm pretty sure once I go through the travel, I'll buy a full bottle, because now I actually really do enjoy it. I've gone through two of those little samples and got the travel just to make sure, because I'm trying to get better about only buying perfumes that I love, so I don't have to later declare them out of my collection. It's just such a waste of money and, time. Okay, so on to the first full bottle in my project pan. I have here Atelier Cologne, and this is Clementine, California. I've talked about this fragrance a bunch on my channel. This is what it sounds like. This is a very citrusy, very orange citrus fragrance. I don't remember all the notes in here. Probably something floral. I believe there's a couple different types of citrus. Vetiver for sure. And it's a little bit cologne-y. I feel that it's unisex, but some people say that it leans a little more masculine, and I'm not going to disagree with that. I think that just depends on your preference and your nose. I've gone through a lot of the deluxe samples of this, like not the little samples, but like the bigger one, but not quite the travel size. I've gone through a lot of those, and finally got this bigger bottle. But I think, when that happened, I was starting to really, it smells so good, get into perfume. So my collection exploded and I wasn't reaching for this one as much. But this is a really nice citrus fragrance. If you like citrus fragrance, it's very fresh. I get a lot of compliments on it. There is a good dip in this one, but I've had this for a couple of years. Maybe I bought it in 2020, 2021. And I just haven't gone through it like I thought I would. The way I went through those smaller bottles, you would have thought this would have disappeared by the end of 2021. So I don't know how good the shelf life is on these, but I do want to use it up. It's a really good fragrance. I wear it to the gym a lot now, so I think that's probably going to be predominantly what I wear it for. But I'd like to use it up. I like it enough to keep it. I probably won't repurchase once it's gone. But I want to use it up and wear it because I actually do enjoy it whenever I spritz it on. The next one I have here is from Clean Reserve, and this is Skin, and you can see the bottle is pretty full. I have heard that because this is a clean fragrance and stuff like that, they just don't have the shelf life that other perfumes and fragrances do. So I am concerned about this going bad before I use it up. I don't want that to happen. I really love this fragrance. It's listed as a floral musk. It has a little bit of praline in there. There's salt, maybe jasmine. I can't remember if that's the floral note. Maybe tonka bean. Definitely musk. Oh, it smells so good. This is one of those, your skin but better fragrances. Maybe a little bit of leather in here or suede or something. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've looked at the notes. But this is definitely one of the fragrances I reach for when I want to smell nice, but I don't want to be overpowered by my fragrance. It's good for everyday wear. It would be a great signature scent for someone that needs a fragrance that's not going to bother anybody. And I do love the bottles. It's so nice and clean and simple. It's got a really beautiful aesthetic. And I love the little purple dragonfly on there. So this is mostly going into the project pan because I am concerned if I have it for much longer, it's going to start to go off, and I don't want that to happen to it. I actually really do enjoy wearing it. This is not something that once I use up, I'm saying I'll never repurchase. I just want to make sure I use it up so I don't have to repurchase because I failed to actively use what I already have. The next one I have is Armani Code Turquoise. This came out, I think, back in like 2015. So I bought this not that long ago off of like Fragrance X or Fragrance Net. So this is definitely a white floral. There's a lot of orange blossom in here, maybe some neroli. There is, what else? Pear, I believe. And then maybe some musks and woody notes in the base. This actually smells really nice, but the performance is absolutely terrible. I don't mind because, I got it for such a cheap price. But I really like the scent. I wish it was a more powerful scent. I wish the production was better, the performance, the longevity, all of that. Because I really do like the scent, but it goes on, I can smell it for a few minutes, and then it settles down into a skin scent that I myself can barely smell. So this would be another one that'd be good for the gym. I like it enough to wear it, but I don't reach for it because the performance is so bad. So I need to make an effort to reach for it, like when I'm running a quick errand or, going to the gym, and then just get the bottle out of my collection. It's just sitting there. Again, I like it enough to not get rid of it, but the performance is so bad that I don't reach for it when, I'm going out and want my perfume to last for several hours. And the last one I have is another Armani. This is Acqua di Gioia. I actually really, really enjoyed this fragrance. The first time I tried it, I got a little sample in a Sephora order, sniffed it, and was like, oh, that's gross. I don't understand what people like about it so much. I'm not sure if that sample was bad. I'm not sure if my nose wasn't ready. I'm not sure if maybe it was the old formulation of it, but it was just too much for my nose. I didn't like it. I went into probably Sephora. Yeah, definitely Sephora. Saw this bottle there and was so curious. I think the bottle is so cute. I love the cap. It's so beautiful. So I spritzed it on, and actually it was quite pleasant on my skin. So I got a little 1 ounce bottle, and last year I put this on my tray over the summer and pretty much did all of this damage to it in that 1 month. The performance is not fantastic, which is unfortunate. And I don't know if that's just for his fresher fragrances for the Armani line, because I have other Armani fragrances that do not have performance issues. So I'm not sure what it is with these two. But this has lemon, it has mint, brown sugar. It's very refreshing, a little bit sweet because of that brown sugar. I've mentioned before that it kind of makes me think of a mojito, or like a mocktail mojito, because it doesn't smell boozy, but it's just really nice and fresh, sweet, light, great for warm weather. I've worn it to the gym. I've worn it out to run errands. I've just really enjoyed it anytime I've worn it, but I do have to overspray it. So this is all I have left. I'm going to try to finish up this bottle and then decide if I want to invest in it again, because I like the scent enough to have that scent in my collection for a long time, but the performance is so bad. But fortunately, you can find these for a really good price. I do think I got this one from Sephora or Ulta because there was like some massive sale or points or something, and I got it for more than 50% off. But I would not pay full price for this because the performance is so bad. But if you can find it for a really, really, really cheap price, then to me it becomes a little more worth it. But it is annoying if you want to spray and go for the day. It's not, at least in my experience, going to last you the full day, which is unfortunate because again, it's such a nice fragrance. So here are my contenders for my 2024 Perfume Project Pan. It's pretty ambitious. That's, a lot of 3 pretty full bottles and a lot of travels to get through. I'm going to do my best. I don't know that I'll get through all of them, and that's okay, but I would like to definitely get a respectable amount of wears after out of all of these by the end of the year, and then kind of assess what my collection is needing or not needing anymore. If you're doing a, Project Pan declutter perfume, please, tell us about it in the comments below. If you have any questions, please leave them there as well. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.